we get into the video, just wanted to let you guys know that we just dropped a restock of the unfiltered polo hat. It is super cute, comfy, high quality, adjustable, and ethically produced. We've now sold out of this hat twice, so be sure to get yours before it's gone again. Link in the description. This shirt that I'm wearing here is also from my merch, but we're actually phasing out to make room for a new collection coming at the end of this year. So if you like this top or any of the other original Curvy Crew merch items, make sure to get them while you can. And the hat restock, link in the description. Now into the video. Hey guys, it's Sierra. Welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to venture into the world of influencer sponsorships. Specifically, what products do the influencers that I personally follow advertise? And how do these products actually hold up in person from the perspective of someone who isn't being paid to try the product? Me. For lots of creators who make their living online, myself included, brand deals and sponsorships are a really important piece of being able to do this as a full-time job. So this video is not meant to shame these creators for taking these brand deals in any way. Like, honestly, I'm proud of them. I'm excited for them. Like, securing the bag, working hard, making moves, that's amazing. I just want to try these products that they're advertising to see what they're really like. Because all the time when I'm scrolling through my feed and an influencer that I follow posts a sponsored post, it makes me want to buy the product and try it because A, I usually trust them and trust their recommendations, and B, they usually make it look so amazing in the sponsorship that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. But then the question is it really that amazing? So that's essentially what we're gonna try and find out today. So last week, I ordered the first 6 sponsored products that I saw on my feed, both on Instagram and on YouTube, and we are going to test them out together, so here we go. So the first sponsored product I saw was on Instagram, and it was from fashion blogger and model, Miss Alex LaRosa. I recently started following her, and her posts are fantastic. If you're looking for like super cute outfit inspiration and self-love, definitely give her a follow. So she posted this really cute photo in this yellow maxi dress, and in the caption, she mentioned that it was from Modcloth and #ad. I feel like this photo really sells me on this dress regardless of the fact that it's sponsored. Like, it's just a cool photo with all the movement and the pose and the way the color pops. Alex looks amazing, and she is just selling me this dress. It didn't take me too long to find the dress on the Modcloth website. There wasn't a link or anything with it because it was a feed post, not like an Instagram story. So I just went to the Modcloth website and filtered by dresses and then the color yellow, and there it was for $110. So I looked at the size chart that they had listed, and I was like, okay, perfect. An XL should be the right size for me. But then the actual sizing of this dress is numbered sizing, not lettered sizing. So like, I would be a 14 or a 16 instead of an extra large. And there was no size chart for that conversion. So I don't even know why they included this size chart because it doesn't even work. So I just decided to go with the 16. Hopefully it works. We have the dress right here. Let's go try it on. All right, so here is our yellow Modcloth dress, and I do wish that I had gone with the 14 in this dress. It's a little bit looser than I would like here, but I was able to adjust it with this tie in the back that's super nice. I love when dresses have like ties or elastic or just something to make it adjustable for a variety of proportions. I can tell that this dress actually has some really nice structure to it around the waist, but because this dress is, I would say, like one size to like half a size too big on me, I don't really get to take advantage of the nice structure here. But this dress is so nice. It feels like an expensive dress. And I mean, it was expensive. So I would say the quality lives up to the price. In addition to the tie in the back, it also has a zipper right here on the side. The color and the pattern looks just as vibrant in person as it did in Alex's photo. And I couldn't really get a feel for the quality just by looking at her photo, but in person, it is really, really high quality. I'm gonna go ahead and put a belt on with this since that's probably the way I would style it. I really like the way this looks with a belt. I definitely want to keep this dress just because it is so unique to the other things in my closet and it's very high quality. So I think what I'll do for now is whenever I wear it, I'll just style it with a belt like this to give some waist definition. And then later down the line, I will get it tailored because I feel like with a dress like this that is so nice and so beautiful, it's worth it to pay for alterations so that it fits my body perfectly. So later down the line, when we are in the clear from the pandemic, I will go ahead and take this in to get altered, have it a little bit more fitted at my waist. Also take up the hem a little bit because it does hit the floor on me. And I feel like this is a great, versatile dress. I could style it casually. I could dress it up for like a wedding. I feel like it's really cute, high quality, looks nice, feels nice. Alex LaRosa, I trust your recommendations. So I was watching this haul by Morgan Yates. I really like her videos. They're always so well done. And the video was sponsored by Princess Polly. And I've actually heard of this brand before, but I've never like been to their website or placed an order. And the first thing she tried on was this brown lounge set that I thought was super cute. But I was really disappointed when I went to their website. I clicked the link that she had in her description for that set, and it only went up to a size 12. I thought maybe that was just for this one piece, but I went through all the links in Morgan's description of the clothes that she tried on, and the biggest size in any of them was a 12. I always get so bummed out when I see cute clothes and then I find out that they don't have inclusive size ranges and they don't carry my size. Like, come on, Princess Polly. So I watched another Morgan Yates video that popped up in my recommended after that. It was a really cool video. She tried waking up at 6 a.m. every day to work out for a week, and it was a really interesting video. I kind of like low-key want to try that for myself. Maybe for a video, maybe just for me. I am so not a morning person, so it seems like a good challenge. Anyways, this video was sponsored by Pantene, and specifically their new waterless collection. But I wanted to do a little research into the product before I ordered, because now after, what is it, like 8 months on the curly girl method, I am pretty particular with my hair products. So I use a website called Curlsbot to check the ingredients in products to make sure they aren't harmful for my hair. So I'm gonna copy paste the ingredients for the misbehaving dry conditioner. Okay, so this product is not curly girl method approved. It detects silicones and harsh alcohols. I'm interested to see what the dry shampoo says. Copy paste. Oh, okay. I figured this one would not be curly girl approved because the other one wasn't, but this one is. It has curly hair approved alcohols that won't dry your hair and nothing else of concern. So I did end up ordering both the dry shampoo, which is curly girl approved, and the dry conditioner, which is not. Honestly, I would be pretty stoked if the dry shampoo worked well because I have not been able to find a good one that's curly girl method approved. And the conditioner, I still want to try for you guys in this video. I'll just have to make sure that I do like a reset wash on my hair after so it doesn't leave any residue. So let's cut to tomorrow when I am getting ready in the morning and we'll give these two a try. All right, so this morning I used my blow dryer on my hair, and most days I air dry it. So when I do use my blow dryer, I feel like it makes the ends of my hair look a little bit dry and scraggly, especially in the front here. I feel like these pieces don't look as like lush and hydrated as I would like. So perfect time to try out the dry conditioner mist from Pantene. So let's read the directions. Shake can and hold 6 to 8 inches from dry hair. Apply from mid-lengths to ends. Brush or finger comb through. It smells really good. I'd say it's definitely making my hair look shinier. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. Other side. Okay, so let me give you guys a close-up. Here is the hair with the product applied. First impression, I do like the product. I feel like this actually did a really nice job of kind of like bringing life to my hair, putting some shine back into these front pieces. And it's definitely not like a perfect fix. Like you can see the front pieces still definitely look a little bit scraggly, but I would say they look much better. If this was curly girl method approved or I wasn't doing the curly girl method, I feel like this is something I would actually use pretty regularly. It's just a nice like little touch up for dry, scraggly pieces of hair, but it's a bummer that I can't use this daily because I like it. I would say this is a pretty good product. But tomorrow morning when I wake up, I am going to give the dry shampoo a try, which is the one that is curly girl method approved. So I really hope this one works. All right, it is definitely time to try out this dry shampoo. I'm gonna wear my hair up today, so I don't need this to look that good, but I would like my roots not to look as oily as they are right now, so that when I have it all tied back like this, it just doesn't look so greasy up here. Because I follow the curly girl method, I don't use a traditional sulfate shampoo very often. I do a reset wash with a shampoo like that about once every 2 to 4 weeks. Right now, I'm on about 2.5 weeks, so I feel like my hair is starting to get pretty oily. And since this product is actually Curly Girl approved, this could be great for prolonging my washes. Or maybe it'll suck and be all flaky like most of the Curly Girl Method approved dry shampoos that I've tried. I've yet to find one that I really like. Okay, so directions say, shake well before and during use, part and lift sections of dry hair, spray at roots and wherever your hair may need refreshment, massage thoroughly with fingertips, brush out, style as usual. It seems to be very light. It's not leaving a residue, but I worry that maybe I'm just not using enough because, well, I guess that kind of stomped out some of this oil. All right, I applied it, I rubbed it through. I'd say my roots look less oily. I mean, it didn't like 100% solve the problem, but I would say my hair looks significantly less oily at the roots. Okay, so I would say after using the Pantene Never Tell dry shampoo, my roots definitely look and feel a little bit less oily, but it didn't completely solve the problem. Especially like right at the root, you can definitely tell that this hair has not been recently washed. But I'm afraid that if I did too much more, then it would start to build up and have a residue, because I actually used quite a bit. But right now, there is no residue. You really can't see any like white flakes. I would say first impression on this product is it's decent. It smells good, it works somewhat well. There isn't any residue or buildup, but before the Curly Girl Method, my go-to dry shampoo was the Dry Bar one, and oh my gosh, is that stuff incredible. But it has a lot of chemicals in it that are not ideal for curly hair, so does this compare to that dry shampoo, my all-time favorite? No. But this is by far the best of the Curly Girl Method approved dry shampoos that I've tried. And honestly, I am very surprised that a Pantene product wasn't flagged on Curlspot, because I feel like I rarely see their products recommended in the Curly Girl community. But I'd say this is a pretty good one, and I will definitely use it and use up this bottle. I don't know if I'll repurchase it. I'll have to see after like longer use, but first impression, it's decent, it's pretty good. So next up, ad number 3 was on Instagram stories by Mary's Cup of Tea, and she was working with Good American.
This is literally my new go-to outfit. All of this is from Good American, both the bodysuit and the shorts, and I am just so in love with how everything fits. These are their jeans, these are called the Good Legs, and these are the cropped ones, and I won't lie, putting these on was an instant confidence booster because they just fit so well.
Another really awesome creator. Definitely give Mary a follow if you like self-love content. She will inspire you so much. So Mary was trying on this bodysuit and shorts combo, and then also their Good Legs cropped jeans. Since it was Instagram stories, she had a swipe up, which made it so easy to find the items I was looking for. These shorts were $99 and I got them in a 15. The bodysuit was $85 and I got it in a 4, which is the equivalent to an extra large. And the jeans were $175, and I did buy them. I got them in a 15. Mary's link also included a coupon code for 20% off everything for a total of $330.80. Mary looked amazing in these, and she seemed to like genuinely love all 3 of these pieces, so I'm really excited. Back like 2 years ago, if any of you guys were watching me back then, and you might remember this, I splurged on a pair of Good American jeans in a video, and I was thoroughly obsessed with them. They were freaking pricey, but I did wear them like all the time. But then my body changed, as is totally normal, which friendly reminder that bodies change all the time, and that is totally normal. You are beautiful and lovely and valuable and worthy the way you are right now. But anyways, as my body changed, they didn't fit anymore, so I sold them on my Poshmark for someone else to enjoy. And I didn't ever buy another pair because around that time is when I got really into the Hollister paper bag waist jeans, and those were way cheaper. But I'm excited to try them again and try their shorts and their bodysuit for the first time. So her package hasn't arrived yet. I actually ordered it almost 2 weeks ago now, and we still haven't gotten a shipping notification. So hopefully I'm able to track it down and we can cut to a clip of me trying it on whenever the package arrives. So the Good American items did arrive just in the nick of time. Usually I film my videos like a week and a half-ish before they go up, so definitely last minute, but it did arrive, and I did contact Good American to find out about the shipping delays, and it turns out they were just moving warehouses, so there was just a little bit of a back order. But they're here, and I am pretty happy with both of these items, but especially the shorts. So let's start with those. I would say the 15 is like the perfect size for me. These shorts have like a ton of stretch to them, so they are very comfy. And the waist fits me like just snugly enough, but it's not like digging in anywhere. And one of the things Good American like really pushes with their marketing is that they have a no gap waist in their shorts and their pants. And I would say with these, I agree. No gap. The material feels very nice. They feel well constructed. They fit well. I think aesthetically they look pretty cute, but I do think there would be a comfort issue if I was actually like walking around in these, because they are a little bit shorter and tighter than I usually go with my denim, because I like denim that covers up like the chub rub, that are long enough to keep my thighs from like rubbing and chafing, and these definitely wouldn't. There would be a good portion of my thigh right here that would probably get pretty uncomfortable after a couple hours of wear, but that can always be fixed with just like an anti-chafing product. So I would actually say these are a pretty good pair of shorts. I like the fit, I like the construction, I like the quality. The bodysuit I really like, but it does have a couple issues for me. The material feels super high quality, the construction is great, the buttons all feel like they are sewn on very well. The material is ribbed, so it's very fitted, and because it's white, one of the things I was worried about is it possibly being see-through, but the material is actually like very thick, and I don't think it's see-through at all. Now, my issues with this bodysuit really just kind of come down to it not being perfect for my proportions. I have petite shoulders, and these straps are definitely a little bit long for me. So unless I like pull it up like this, it kind of shows a little bit of my bra right here. So I'd have to be careful about what bra I wear it with. And it dips down a little bit lower than my bra in the back. So honestly, just not super perfect for me in my proportions, but I really love the look of this. And I see why Mary said that this outfit is like her new favorite. If the shorts were a little bit longer and the bodysuit was slightly higher cut, it would probably be my new favorite outfit too. All right, so here are the Good American jeans that Mary showed on her Instagram. Again, with the no gap waist and definitely a snug fit all throughout, which from my experience with Good American from before is definitely like, that's their look, that's their vibe, that's their whole shtick, that's what they're going for, is like you get a nice, tight, fitted, flattering pair of jeans that are comfy and high quality and don't gap in the waist. They definitely have that like painted on jegging look, but they feel a lot more structured than like a thin jegging. The material is thick, it feels high quality, they feel well constructed. And while these definitely are fitted and they are hugging like every curve and contour of my butt and my legs and my thighs, they don't feel tight. They're not pressing in anywhere. They're not like constricting my body. They're just hugging it. They're just showing it. And I like that. I feel like they look very nice. They feel very nice. The sizing is good. The fit is good. And actually, I am very excited to have a pair of Good American jeans again, because in terms of like a tight fitting skinny jean, these really do feel like about as good as it's gonna get. And is the price ridiculous? Yes, definitely $175. But I did get the 20% off with Mary's discount code, and I know that at Nordstrom Rack, they actually carry a lot of Good American jeans at a big discount. So if you're interested in getting a pair of these, I would either try to find a coupon code or maybe check out Nordstrom Rack, because despite the price, they are very, very nice. Oh wait, I just put my hands in the pocket, and it does have pockets. They're not fake pockets, but they're shallow pocket. This is as deep as my hand can go into the pocket. I like a pocket where I can like disappear into them without my hands being in a fist. Increase the pocket depth a little bit and then we'll talk Good American. So I was watching this video by Nikki and Gabby. It's called Twins Swap Aesthetics. Their videos are always just so unique and well polished and just entertaining to watch. So I was watching, and then I saw that this video was sponsored by Revlon. So we've got to place an order for my video. So the three main products that they focused on in this video were the Fearless Black Liquid Liner, the Transforming Effects Eye Powder, and this Wonder Woman eye and face palette. Now I thought this would be easy because they had direct links to the Revlon products in their description. But when I clicked those links and it took me to the Revlon website, each of the products was listed as unavailable. But they did have links to retailers where you could buy it, Amazon and CVS. But on both of those links, the product was not listed on Amazon or on CVS. Not that it was like sold out or unavailable, it wasn't listed. It brought me to completely different products. So I looked more into it online. I did some Googling. I was like, this has gotta be available somewhere. And I found that this collection is available through Target, but it's an online only exclusive. And it's entirely sold out. I mean, usually with a sponsorship, you think the brand wants to make it as easy as possible for the viewer to buy the product, right? They watch the video, they see the product, they want it, click, boom, buy. Not here though. Revlon really wants me to work for this. And I also want to point out that it's not like this was a really old video, so maybe the collection was like discontinued or something. I watched this video within the same week that it went live. So then my thought process goes, okay, they had CVS listed as one of the retailers on the Revlon site, right? So let me go in store to CVS and I bet they have it. Nope, don't have it. Okay, so maybe it was just that one CVS. Maybe they were sold out or maybe they didn't get the product yet. Let me go to another. Nope, not there either. Either this Wonder Woman collection is like cleaning out shelves for Revlon and is way more successful than they anticipated with their stock, or maybe they should have prepped a little bit more for like their supply and the process of ordering through the links that they gave to their influencers before sinking a bunch of money into influencer marketing. Or maybe I'm just salty because it's so freaking hard for me to find this. Probably that one. I think it's that one. So I get home from CVS, right? I pull out my laptop and I start Googling like I have never Googled before. I am looking up articles on this thing. I'm looking up every like resale website. And the only thing I can find is an eBay listing for one of the 3 products that Nikki and Gabby showed. It is the Wonder Woman eye and face palette, listed for $34, so over double the original price, but sealed, unopened, and by an eBay approved trusted seller. Now, I've never bought makeup secondhand or on eBay, so I was like a little bit nervous going into it. Like, is this safe? What if it's fake? Could this be contaminated? So I did some research online, and from everything I could find, it seems like it's generally okay to buy secondhand makeup as long as it's unused, sealed, in the original packaging, and not expired. So I was still a little apprehensive, but at this point, I just wanted to try one of the products that Nikki and Gabby advertised, and it seemed like this was the only one that I was gonna be able to find. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I will gladly pay that price hike just to check this off my to-do list, because this has now been like days in the making just to order this one product for this one video. And lo and behold, the package arrived. No freaking way. I can't even talk. Okay. After filming the whole process of trying to find this Wonder Woman collection and eventually resorting to ordering the palette on eBay. If you watch the vlog channel, you already know this, but my computer like just totally crapped out and crashed and I lost everything on it. So I was going back to redo the screen recordings to show me looking for the collection, trying to buy it on Target, trying to buy it on CVS, like it not being available anywhere. And as I was taking those screen recordings, I found that it is now available on Walmart with 1-day shipping. I am like 99% sure that it was not available on Walmart when I started filming this video and when I was ordering for it, because I literally spent hours scouring the internet. There is no way that I just completely missed it on Walmart. But who cares? Because now it's available, and so I don't have to use the eBay palette on my face and be worried about it. And they also had the transforming effects like eye pen thing, so I got that as well. So super weird turn in all of this. Alrighty, check it out. Thank you, Walmart. The Wonder Woman transforming effects eye pencil and the eye and face palette. All right, so I'm actually excited to try these because it has been about 2 months since I've really worn makeup. Lately, I've been going totally barefaced or on filming days where I want a little bit of an extra pop, just some eyebrow gel, some mascara, and some lip balm, and that's it. So this is gonna be different, for sure. Let me bring up my mirror, some primer on my eyelids, blend it. We'll go ahead and open this up. The colors are actually really pretty. When I do wear eyeshadow, I usually go super neutral, so I would probably use about half of these shades, but I like that it has pops of color and neutral shades, so it's like more versatile, something for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here as a base. Now, I'm essentially the opposite of a beauty guru. I am a beauty oorug guru backwards because I am so bad with makeup. So go ahead and roast me for my application and my technique in the comments. That's fine. I welcome it. The formula is a little bit flaky. It doesn't feel like super smooth and creamy like a lot of my favorite eyeshadows, but it looks pretty good, I think. I like the color. I like the shimmer. So now I am gonna go into my crease with this color right here, the kind of orangey one. So here is what it looks like with just those two colors. Now, you know what? Since we're giving this a full test, let's go in just a little bit in the corner with this dark brown. Okay, I would say that brown is not super pigmented, but definitely kind of flaky, like it doesn't blend super well. I wish I would have just stuck with the first two colors because I feel like that looked really good, and the brown looks a little patchy. But because this is an eye and face palette, I'm gonna go ahead and use this same color to highlight my cheeks. I usually don't use highlighter when I'm not wearing foundation, but I just wanna give it a try. It seems fun. This is not a bad highlight, actually. It's pretty natural looking, goes on relatively smoothly. I'd say this is definitely a pretty subtle highlight. I don't know how well you can see it on my skin, but yeah, I'd say this is a pretty fun palette. It's not like the most high quality, so I wouldn't recommend this to someone who already loves makeup, has a bunch of makeup, is very experienced with makeup. I don't think this is like a must for your collection by any means, but it is a drugstore product at a pretty low price. It has some fun colors. The formula seems decent, and I feel like especially as a teenager, this would have been a great beginner palette for me. So yeah, I can see myself using those few colors that are more neutral, but because I don't wear makeup that often, and when I do wear makeup, I have palettes with similar colors that have better formulas and feel better on my skin. So I don't know how much use I will actually get out of this, but it's not bad. Okay, now this is way out of my comfort zone. This is like a bright colored eyeshadow pen thing. On the back it says, packed with iridescent, silky, soft powders filled with glistening pigments for those fearless eyes. For a daring look, apply powder over the eyeliner to transform it into a magically holographic color prism. So I think based on that description, I'm supposed to use this as like an eyeliner, but then kind of like put eyeshadow on top of it and blend it out. Okay, let's do the green. That's kind of fun. Okay, so it's like a little sponge looking thing. Okay, it's pretty muted. It's actually very muted. Okay, so I'm rubbing it onto my wrist. This right here is what it looks like after like drawing it onto my wrist over and over again. You can hardly see it. It's a very faint shimmer. I'm just gonna cover my whole freaking eyelid because you can't even see it. Let's try the purple. I'm gonna try the purple on the other eye. Okay, again, you literally can hardly see it. Am I doing something wrong? This is like a nothing product. This is nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say from my experience, but again, maybe I am just horrible at testing this and couldn't properly figure it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and say from my experience, this would not recommend it. Kind of a nothing product, kind of a waste of money. The fifth ad that I ordered was from Adeline Morin, and this is actually a brand that I've seen her work with before and have always been curious about, and that is the Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. It seems like a really cool partnership for her because Adeline's Instagram is very like happy, sunshine, yellow flowers. And that's like the exact branding of this fragrance. So on her story, Adeline posted 3 frames showing the perfume and tagging Marc Jacobs fragrances. But I actually wasn't sure if this was sponsored at first because she didn't use the paid partnership tool or like hashtag ad. So I wasn't sure if it qualified to order for this video. But the same day she posted a feed post showing the perfume. It was really cute. She was like posing with the bottle and some daisies. And on that post, she did put hashtag ad. So after I saw that, I went ahead and ordered it. So I went to the Marc Jacobs Daisy website, and from there you could pick a retailer to buy it from. I just went with Ulta. And on there, you could get either a 1.7 ounce bottle or a 3.4 ounce bottle. And I went with the smaller bottle and it was $86. Also, Ulta had one of those specials they do where if you spend over $50 on perfume, you get a free backpack. So I did qualify for that. I got the free backpack. And here it is, free backpack. Oh, and the perfume, the actual thing I'm trying. I love free stuff. I can't help it. So, Marc Jacobs Daisy. Let's unbox. Ooh, this is really pretty packaging. I don't know, this is the exact like packaging and bottle that Adeline showed, but for some reason in my head, I thought maybe that was like a special like influencer PR version, but that's what the actual bottle looks like. It is really, really pretty. Am I a perfume testing channel now? I mean, it smells good. This smells very floral. Not gonna lie, it smells a little bit grandma. I'd say this smells pretty good. I definitely prefer like other perfumes I've tried, like You by Glossier and the signature Tory Burch scent. That's actually the one I wore on my wedding day. But this does smell good. I will definitely use it. And honestly, I kind of like the bottle more than I even like the actual scent. I feel like this will look so cute sitting on my little getting ready area. So I'm gonna wear this for the next week so I can really get used to the scent and give you guys like a more well-rounded mini review. So I will check back in with you guys in the next week. Cut to that. You don't have to wait for that. That happens right now. And my 7th day of wearing the Daisy Marc Jacobs perfume. So I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised with this perfume. At first, I feel like the thing that I really liked about it was just the packaging, because the packaging is really cute. But now that I've gotten like used to the smell of this perfume and worn it every day this week, I feel like the scent is actually really nice. I like things that smell very, very clean and fresh and natural. And this definitely does have like a traditional perfume smell to it, but it also does have like floral notes. It is pretty fresh. Steven actually complimented me on the perfume. He was like, are you wearing a new perfume that smells really good? So he liked it. I would say I still prefer my Tory Burch perfume, but like the packaging on this is so much cuter. And actually, aside from wearing the perfume, I have another use for it. I have these little geometric shelves that sit in the background of my selfie mirror, and this fits perfectly up there and totally matches the aesthetic. So look at that, it's kind of perfect. So is this my new favorite go-to everyday perfume? No, but would I recommend it to someone who likes more traditional smelling floral perfumes and is a sucker for cute packaging? Yeah, absolutely. Color Me Courtney, one of my all-time favorite creators on Instagram, posted this super cute photo that was actually sponsored by Starburst, and specifically their all new all pink Starburst. I love the way Courtney does sponsored content. I feel like she always has such cool and creative ideas. And as a follower of her, it makes me love her sponsored posts so much, like even more than her regular posts, because they're just so cool and creative. Like she literally could have just taken a selfie of her holding up a pink Starburst. But no, not Color Me Courtney. She set up this whole Starburst inspired photo shoot with this adorable outfit and props and everything. Iconic. I love it. And as a creator, it really inspires me to think outside the box when I do sponsored content. So I went to the URL that she had in her caption and bought a bag of all pink Starburst for $8.98. And they arrived. This is gonna be a different kind of review. I mean, I can't really like try it on or put it on my hair or on my face, but you know what I can do with it? I can eat it. And it has probably been years since I had a Starburst. I think probably since the last time I went trick-or-treating, I would guess, which was probably when I was like 14. I'm not as big of a sweets person as I am like a salty snacks person. Like I will take a bag of potato chips over a cupcake any day. Let me know down in the comments, are you a salty or sweet person? But you know what? Today I am a sweets person. Today I'm an all pink Starburst person because of Color Me Courtney. Color Me Courtney made me do it. So here goes nothing. I'm so glad we're ending on such a fun one. I do recall pink Starburst being my favorite flavor. Like I remember getting packs of Starburst on Halloween and only wanting the pink ones and trading away the other ones. So if I'm gonna have a Starburst, I'm glad it's the all pink Color Me Courtney one. It's chewier than I remember. I really feel like I gotta put some muscle into it. Oh, I just had like a weird memory. Starburst gets like caught behind your teeth, like in between your cheek and your teeth. And it's evoking a childhood like feeling and memory of like having Starburst stuck in my teeth that I didn't know I had. I'm glad we did this last because I feel like I have to brush my teeth after this. There's Starburst like so far stuck in my teeth. All right, pink Starburst, I think definitely the best Starburst, but is that bar set kind of low? Yeah, I don't think Starburst is the best candy. If it was a Reese's or maybe even some sour gummy worms, I feel like I'd have a little bit more excitement. Well, I guess we're gonna have a big bag of pink Starburst in my office for the rest of my life because I'm probably not gonna eat many of them. Jess doesn't like Starburst. Steven? Not Siri. Do you like pink Starburst? I had to buy this 3-pound bag of pink Starburst, and I feel like I'd maybe give Starburst like a 3 out of 10. Like, I'm not that crazy about them, and Jess doesn't like them.
I will make sure they land in good hands.
Alright guys, well that is it for my video. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of pink Starburst? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely check out all of the creators that I talked about in this video. Obviously, I think they're great because I follow them, so I will go ahead and link all of their Instagrams and channels in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be confident, be kind to your body, and I will see you on Friday with another new video. Bye!